Spooky World is coming tomorrow to Squadbusters, and in today's video I'm gonna show you 15 things you have missed yesterday while watching the Squad update trailer. We want to talk about the free Poco skin for everyone, yes, for you as well, and I want to show you some insane boost in the progression system and many more things. And with that said, thank you everybody for being here again, really appreciate it. If someone else is new here, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for free to my channel as we are close to the 15k subs. Don't forget to do that. The very first point of this video was brought to me by Cobra and is shown in this sequence here and pretty hard to find. After the event screen we can see here the plaza and it was already there and I guess you guys have missed it, so did I. We can see here on the right side of that screen there's a Mavis event. What do you think? Will this be related to Thanksgiving? Because that would suit perfectly in my opinion. Because Heyday and the Thanksgiving event, maybe we have to loot some carrots or something. That would be pretty cool and it seems to be a brand new event. The next point was brought to me by Sir Harshmallow. We can see it already in this sequence here. And it is a tank indicator, so the player is moving around and right here on the right side we can see that blue to yellow tank here, which is an indicator for the spawn position of the tank, which is pretty cool, and it would help even more if it is only shown if there is a tank available, and I hope they have implemented it in that way. I also think that there will be beehives indicators and that will make it super easy, especially for new players, to spot the tank and bee locations. Another point regarding the tank is right here. We can see the brand new cyberpunk themed tank skin and that one looks so juicy and I can't wait to get my hands on that one with the gem pass. And we finally got a second tank skin, so we won't see only burgers driving around, so we can see this one as well. With those new skins, I also mentioned that the Barbarian one, the right bottom one, will be available with an event.
Tank and Barbarian. Solar Tank Barbarian will be part of an event, so stay tuned.
Which is pretty cool, and I'm curious how the event will look like and if she will dress up like the Barbarian. We have seen that in the past as the chicken, so that would be pretty cool. And I guess we have to do any kind of a community challenge. The next points will focus on the brand new event. We already can see it in the background that there are pumpkin patches instead of the carrots, and that is pretty cool. And furthermore, it is giving you pumpkins which we have to collect for the event. We could see there one pumpkin for each pumpkin shown there. That means tons of pumpkins. And the next one we can see some special autumn designed trees here also dropping pumpkins, which is pretty cool. And those 2 points were brought to you by Duffy Brett and Dominic Niemek. Thank you guys for the help. Another good news is that Poco will be guaranteed during the event. It will be available at the 100 pumpkin stage somewhere in the early first progress, which is pretty cool. And if I did do my calculations correct, you need to collect 375 pumpkins to get Poco. And not only Poco will be available, guaranteed for everybody, we can see here furthermore Frank at the 200 pumpkin stage, which is already in the middle of the event. And if I sum it up, we need to collect 1385 pumpkins to unlock Frank. And last but not least, we can see it right here. A little bit later, Ruff's there for 250, so that means a little bit further progress, and the total amount for Ruff's is 2010 pumpkins. That seems to be a lot, but I can tell you it looks much easier than before. And be careful guys, those are the early numbers. They can still change this, and they mentioned it in the video that it might get changed. And if we check out the full event, it's in total 2715 pumpkins, which sounds a lot. But this one is coming around with a special twist. If we keep on going here, we can see there further stages after the unlock of Ruff's. Well, what is that about? A force new unit? No, this is a free skin for Poco for 300 pumpkins and actually being the last stage of the event, which is super cool. And how do I know that this is a Poco skin? Well, they have shown it to us. Not only that skin being there standing on the pumpkin on the left side, we can see already there how it will look. That is definitely a juicy skin. During the trailer we could see that skin in action in game a little bit before, and we can see it right here, and there we can see the attack of Poco. And if now the skin keeps on running, we can see that this was that skin. It means a free skin for completing the event. And this one was not mentioned to come back with the world progress, while I still think that skin can be purchased later on. But hey, for all those who want to keep on grinding the event after unlocking the units, you can get a free skin. The next point was brought to me by Dominic Niemek once again. Thank you, brother. We can see it right here. There's a Poco Ultimate form shown here on the upgrade section. And that is pretty cool, but I don't know, will they release Poco as 5-star immediately after their initial release? I don't think so. Maybe we just can see now the further stages already early, and then they will be unlocked in the future. What are your guesses? Will we see Poco 5-star soon? Furthermore, they have revealed the stats of Ruffs. It is coming around with 1700 HP and 235 damage per second in the non-fused form, and that sounds incredible high damage. Yes, it is an epic unit, and furthermore, it increases the health of your fusions as a 2-star unit. This sounds pretty hilarious, because that guy is doing tons of damage. It is giving you at a point a free fused unit, and it is boosting the HP of your fused units, and maybe it is even stacking up. So that sounds pretty crazy to me. And we also could see the stats of the 4 or 3-star unit as a fusion a little bit later right here, and the ability is guarantees a lucky find after opening 6 chests. And you know what will be crazy? The $1 chest, because we can open there so many. If you get the lucky Ruffs in the early game, you will get so many lucky finds parallel to that will give us straight new big sized squads. A little bit before, we could see Frank Fusion here with 9600 HP. That is a massive tank, and only 190 damage per second as a fused version, and it slams a super shockwave when fully charged. So I guess the main ability will be to tank damage and then cause tons of damage with his special ability, but we have to figure that out during the matches. Coming now to one of my favorite changes. The changes to the progress system and the chests. Well, they have mentioned that there will be no classic and super forms coming out of those chests, so only babies, while I pretty like that. And we can see here now the amount a little bit later. We can see here the common one, +2, +3, +3, making it to super big. And even another +2, and at the end another +3. It might be false, but I really hope that they are giving us now guaranteed some further units with each click to reward those guys getting some crazy good matches. Because till now it felt sometimes random that we got from 3 attempts there more units than from having 6 attempts. And this is not the crazy part, that we are getting 17 units from the common here, which is pretty cool. Boom, there it is, the Poco baby. After that, we can see an epic chest, and the funny thing here is, yes, this is already an epic one. It could be from the world progress. But I have the personal feeling that epic and rare chests are now showing straight after the match when you open them for the chest ticket as their final form. Right now, it took 1 click to get it rare and another one to get it to epic, which means that we got less rares and less epics comparing them to commons, while having the same amount of tries. So this could be still something from the progress reward where it shows instant as an epic, but the better thing is coming as the next click. We can see there a +8 popping in, and in the past the maximum was +6. So that is definitely a really good improvement, and I really hope that they don't have these 0 clicks anymore, because that would help us a lot in our progression, and also for sure for free-to-play players while using their gold for tickets and the standard tickets. The second last point is coming right here at the end. At the shown modes, we can see there a duo mode, at least I think it will be a duo mode, and we can see there further ones. We can see here the hatchling, so that is somewhat connected to the hatchling, a question mark. That would be kind of crazy if it would be a random choice battle where you can't choose anything from your chest and just get a unit. And we got here on the right side a symbol which looks like a boss fight or something like that to me, similar to Brawl Stars in the past. Don't know how it will be, but what are your guesses? And on the left side, I hope that this is a co-op mode, and we are here in the classic section. We can see there are 2 further sections, and that means tons of different modes. No, not modifiers, modes, where we can jump straight in beside our classical 10 players battle royale matches. And one very last point to close this video, we can see it right here at the new loot machine modifier. We can see that the loot machine costs us 10 coins here, while the chest price is 15 coins. So this seems to be not depending on the amount of your chest price, and could be good in a later stage of the game where chest price could be 50 if it will be still 10 coins. That would be actually nice. But on the other side, in the early game, you can go for another unit and just kill those guys which did go for the vending machines. But we have to figure that out with that mode and playing it. So that's it for today's video, and hopefully I got some secrets here for you. And if you found out more secrets, write it down below in the comments so that everybody can read them. Thank you guys, and see you soon.